So here we have the Nissan Qashqai N connector on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, plenty of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then that space can be increased further by lifting, and if you wish to, removing both of these two tray sections. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 15,909. Above that, the information that's displayed there can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different pieces of information. So your satellite navigation, radio, and your things like the digital readout for the speedometer, which you can see on the display now. The buttons I was using to do that are these ones on the left hand side. We've also got stereo controls over there as well. And on the right hand side of the steering wheel, we've got cruise control with speed limiter and the ability to answer and end phone calls with these buttons here. That's only, of course, once the phone has been paired, and that is done on the central touchscreen just here by hitting the phone icon, and then you would hit connect and follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to radio, this car's got DAB, FM and AM. If you want to listen to your own music, you've got the CD player, auxiliary input, USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music. This car's also got satellite navigation. The buttons for that are just at the top here. There's a full video showing exactly how that works on both our website and our Facebook page. And I mentioned when we were at the rear of the car that we had a 360 parking camera. So what you got there is the reverse camera and a bird's eye view of the car where it's parked at this moment in time. If I put the car back in neutral, it goes one step further than that. We have a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So with all of those cameras, it does make it very easy to park this car. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed up and down from here. These buttons will adjust the direction that the air is being distributed within. When you've got all the settings where you want them, hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit that one to put it onto auto. The car will take control of the fan speed itself to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for there, and you can override that at any time you wish to put it back into a manual setting again. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket and the electronic handbrake, and a 6-speed manual gearbox. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof. You can see the sun blind is closed at the moment. There's a button just here, give that a push, and it will open in one all the way to the back of the rear seats. It does let in a huge amount of light to the car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.